हेलो 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 अरे क्या हो गया? हेलो 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 नमस्कार दोस्तों. हेलो everyone. Very good evening. Welcome to Wednesday Live. Yet another session on market, about market, and with some really good experts. Friends, face to face करते करते इतना तो समझ में आ गया है कि इतने लोग हैं मार्केट में, इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं और कितना कुछ सीखना उनसे. और every day is so much learning still pending. So that's why the quest of creating more content, more relevant interviews, and helping all of you to learn from the right people is still there. और चलता जाएगा. 160 फेस टू फेस हो चुका है and the target is to reach that number to as large as possible ताकि आप different लोगों के strategies, different लोगों के मुंह से खुद ही सुन सके और सीख सके. Well, today we have some really awesome people. I really admire all three of them because the work they are doing in the domain of trading, of course, and apart from that, in the domain of helping people learn this entire art and science of trading. So let me welcome all three friends of mine, three gentlemen, Shiva, Chetan Bhai, and Vishal. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hey,
Good
good
evening.
evening, Vivek.
Good to all have all three of you here. And as I said, that I love the fact that you guys trade in the market. Your real bread and butter is market, and also you're helping so many people decode this complex art of market. So pretty much what we all do together. So thank you for doing what you are doing.
Thank you so much, Vivek. And I think, like, more than us, you have been empowering the retail community with whatever the things which you have been pursuing in the last 3 years. And you have been the front runner. Please keep doing that good work, actually. I think many would have got benefited, and many down the line would also get benefited.
Thank you, and the feeling is mutual. I think all of us are pretty much doing the same thing, and tremendous value has been created in terms of knowledge which we have imparted everywhere. So today is a very interesting day because आप लोग तीनों में एक कॉमन बात है कि आप लोग चिल हैं, मस्ती वाले हैं, and Shiva, we have seen your side of the masti in Goa. So I'm really hoping that that masti will continue when we meet in Bangkok for face to face
Absolutely.
offline. बट टुडे ऑनलाइन में थोड़ी मस्ती करेंगे बट थोड़ा सीरियस डिस्कशन से चालू करते हैं. योर व्यू ऑन द मार्केट, वेयर डू यू सी मार्केट हैपनिंग, देन वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट करियर एज अ ट्रेडर बिकॉज यू गाइज हैव बीन ट्रेडिंग फॉर सो लॉन्ग नाउ, तो अभी आपको पता है क्या चलता है क्या नहीं चलता है. And then we are going to talk about this lovely event which we have organized, and you guys are part of that event. So, chaliye, to without any sequence, let me just take this opportunity to start with Chetan Bhai because we studied together in college. So I'm asking Chetan Bhai to come forward first and talk about market. क्या लग रहा है Chetan Bhai?
Vivek bhai, if you check on a month-to-month basis, Indian market is number one. They are 8.7%. Nifty is there in a month-to-month performance. So you are the leader. So without any doubt, there is a saying in Dow theory: the trend is your friend until it does not reverse. So every
Yeah.
bottom has been bought, and let it be bought. We don't know the top, so enjoy the run. And you are number one, so enjoy the when the party is there. So it is
Yeah, the party
bullish,
is there.
and absolutely there is no two doubts in my mind till we don't breach 17,200 on a closing basis, Nifty, and till we don't breach 37,500 on a closing basis, Bank Nifty, we are bullish. Yeah, having said that, the market can pause or consolidate, but don't worry, don't expect. So 80% of the crowd is expecting a reversal. Don't expect it till it does not happen.
Cool, fantastic. So I'm actually one of those people who were expecting reversal in last 2 3 days. But yes, market is almighty and it has its own plan, so it has made me prove wrong. Having said that, I've been always saying that Nifty above 200 moving average, there is a very strong momentum. So one just should play momentum in stocks because some really great stocks have given such nice momentum. But yeah, index का prediction मुझे थोड़ा difficult हो रहा है करना. चेतन भाई, आप तेजी में हैं तो shall we also play तेजी in market?
Absolutely. So till 17,200 does not go, don't ever think. You don't know. We may make a new high very soon.
चलो अच्छा, good. So it will help me in my strategy as well, because थोड़ा दिल धक धक कर रहा था निफ्टी को देखते थे तब. Stocks में अच्छा है, but Nifty is always confusing. But let me just go to Vishal, because Vishal tracks market very remotely, because I know him quite well for so many years. We are almost at the same age, and we have started the career of market almost together. So Vishal, आप क्या सोच रहे हैं मार्केट के बारे में अभी?
सर जी, पहले तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद ये शो पे बुलाने के लिए, और बहुत एक्साइटेड है. लास्ट टाइम गोवा में बहुत मजा की थी, तो बैंकॉक में और भी धमाल करेंगे. और द वर्क व्हिच यू आर डूइंग इज फैंटास्टिक, and I love your work, and very few people where I have a good vibe in stock markets. One of them is you, and my favorite person in stock market. So thank you so much. Now coming to the market, मुझे लगता है कि जैसे इन्होंने बताया चेतन जी ने भी कि मार्केट में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कोई ट्रेंड रिवर्सल नहीं है, तब तक लॉन्ग ही करना है. बट मैं समझता हूँ कि इंडाइसेस मतलब निफ्टी और बैंक निफ्टी स्पेसिफिक ज्यादा ऊपर जगह नहीं है. मींस देयर इज नॉट मच स्पेस, but you have to be more of potential. There's a lot of stocks which still are giving breakouts, and जब market healthy हो जाता है तो breakouts चलते हैं. That's the thing. So I will go with more stock specific movement than Nifty Bank Nifty.
मुझे ना बहुत सिमिलरिटी लगती है विशाल के पैटर्न में और मेरे पैटर्न में. खाली डिफरेंस ये है कि विशाल RSI यूज करते हैं, मैं RS यूज करता हूँ. और अदरवाइज हम लोग के व्यूज में, बिकॉज आई एम फॉलोइंग विशाल इन हिज यूट्यूब चैनल, तो मुझे लगता है कि इतना सिमिलरिटी हम लोग कैसे सोच सकते हैं. सो दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ मार्केट की टू डिफरेंट इंडिकेटर्स कैन एक्चुअली थिंक इन द सेम मैनर. अच्छा विशाल, एक छोटी सी बात, दो लोग मुझे बहुत इम्प्रेस किए थे गोवा में. एक विशाल मुझे इम्प्रेस किया था क्योंकि वो रात के 2 बजे तक पढ़ा रहा था. तकरीबन 80 से 90 पार्टिसिपेंट थे और वो पढ़ रहे थे विशाल से. I think it was almost 5-hour marathon learning session from you, Vishal, if I'm not wrong.
3.5 to 4 hours, I guess. 4 hours.
3.5 to 4 hours. Amazing session. Last को रात तक एकदम सब जटे हुए हैं कि विशाल पढ़ा रहा है. और दूसरा मुझे शिवा बहुत इम्प्रेस करते हैं क्योंकि रात को 4 बजे तक पार्टी जो करता है वो शिवा करता है. He was the last person on the floor dancing, and I obviously love for dancing as well. So we both were there till the end.
Thanks, Vivek. Vivek, more than the dance and other things, the life is all about we learn, do what we love to do, and enjoy at the same time. So it is going to be a combination of all three. And talking about the markets, so I think Mr. Vishal and Chetan Bhai has clearly mentioned that the market is on the momentum. Yes, it's very much on the momentum. But someone who's looking at positional, and if you guys are trying to enter now, the risk reward is not going to be in your favor. So that is something which most participants needed to be aware. And one thing which I've observed in the last few days, similar to your view, I was also looking for a sign of a reversal. Why? Purely because of the RSI factor. RSI on a daily pattern currently, if you are looking at, it is close to 76, 77. If you'd have seen this kind of a data, it last happened somewhere in the month of Jan or last October. But every time, whenever the RSI has reached 70, we have started to see a reversal happening. This is the only time the RSI has bounced above the 70 mark, and it is consistently staying above that. So what is the clue which we are getting in? The market doesn't seem to have any kind of a major resistance till 70,650 on the futures. On the Bank Nifty, I'm looking at it somewhere around 38,777 or 38,939. These are the two levels which I'll be watching for the current series. Tonight, there is going to be a major event. I think by this time, we should have been getting the US CPI data, which would be driving the markets tonight in the US. But our markets is going to be taking some kind of a clue tonight to see whether the inflation has topped out in the US. If there is going to be any jerk over there, probably we might get to see some kind of a correction happening in the market. But as Chetan Bhai pointed out, any dip will be a golden opportunity because India is totally outperforming all the global markets, and we continue to outperform as well in the future as long as we don't get any shockers in the domestic market. So our market currently insulated from all the global events, and we will continue to outperform as long as we don't get any shockers domestic.
Awesome. So I was checking. Oh, by the way, why did I talk about Shiva dancing till the end? Because that day Shiva did live trading and made a lot of money. So that's why he was the guy who was most happiest one. So he was there till the end. That's what you do every day.
If we made money or not, we would have still continued to dance till 4. So
that's
at
right.
mindset should be like that. We should
I
never
guess
think.
the vibe and the people around, when you are like-minded people and you are into your community, you enjoy a lot, and then you don't see for time whether you are dancing or you're teaching.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. I mean, especially when you enjoy this whole exercise so much, it's like it's not an effort at all. It's effortless. And I've seen Shiva trading intraday, scalping effortlessly. I've seen Chetan by doing options. It's like, I mean, I've never seen all three of you. I've never seen pressure on your face. Always, most of the time, I've seen all three of you smiling and not facing the heat of market. And I'm sure you lose money as well, but it's very difficult to comprehend कि आज इसकी फटी हुई है, आज इसके पैसे लग रहे हैं. Very difficult to gauge that from you.
Vivek, just to add, today I was on Elon Market's live session with your participants for almost 6 hours between 9 and 3:30, and I'm joining now. Tomorrow
Oh
again we
my
have the
God.
live session with all of you folks.
I'm so proud of my team that I don't know only that today your session was there. So fine management they're doing that it's not coming to me only that what are you guys doing? Great, fantastic. So Vishal, I want to take some useful inputs from you because I strongly believe that understanding of RSI is so powerful with you because of your background of market. So आप एक स्ट्रैटेजी यूज करते हैं जो हमने फेस टू फेस में भी कवर की थी, डेली आरएसआई और वीकली आरएसआई का कॉम्बिनेशन. मैं चाहता हूँ एक बार क्विक रिकैप उस पे हो बिकॉज एक मेरा क्वेश्चन है उसके ऊपर में.
ठीक है. So what I look at is we call it grandfather father son, or if you look at only two, then father son. So we always, the thumb rule of market is when you say that the higher time frame rules, जो भी हायर टाइम फ्रेम है वही दिशा में मार्केट पुल होता है, विच इज वीकली अगर 60 के ऊपर है मतलब वो ट्रेंड स्ट्रांग है, और जब डेली में करेक्शन आता है विच कम्स टू 40 विच इज द लोएस्ट लेवल इट कैन कम टू, दैट बिकम्स अ 5-star ट्रेड. So you have momentum on the weekly and you have a correction on the daily, and that's the best part to buy a stock with a very low risk with a high potential.
ट्रू. सो एक क्विक एग्जांपल, अभी रिसेंट में कोई स्टॉक में आपने देखा और उसमें अच्छा मूवमेंट मिला?
Yes, so let me just open the chart, and we did that in Tata Power, I guess.
Oh, Tata Power has moved really well.
So यहाँ पे I'm just, can I share screen or something like that?
Yes, please go ahead. You can share the screen, and while you share the screen, मैं आपको just अपने ऑडियंस को बताना चाहता हूँ कि हम यही करते हैं ऑफलाइन इवेंट में, बस बात करते हैं एक दूसरे से, चार्ट शेयर करवाते हैं, डिस्कशन करते हैं, ताकि कुछ भी क्वेश्चन आए किसी भी कॉन्सेप्ट पे वो एट द मोमेंट बात करके क्लियर किया जाए. दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ एन ऑफलाइन सेटअप वेयर यू बिल्ड रिलेशनशिप फॉर लाइफ टाइम. से कई लोग पूछते हैं मुझसे कि आप क्यों कर रहे हैं ये ऑफलाइन, क्यों लेके जा रहे हैं बैंकॉक, आप क्यों गोवा लेके गए थे. वेल, पीपल डोंट रियलाइज कि हम जब स्कूल टाइम पे ट्रिप्स में जाते थे तो हमारी बॉन्डिंग बनती थी, हम लाइफ टाइम फ्रेंड्स बनाते थे. So all these trips are not just the knowledge sharing trips. These are the trips where you build relationships which are long lasting with not just the peer group, but even the guys like us who are also learners of the market. तो रात को 2-2 बजे तक आपके साथ बैठे हैं तो उसका एक अपना ग्रेविटी है, अपना एक रेलेवेंस है. That's why we tell people to join us for these amazing learning trips which we are organizing. विशाल भाई,
yes, मैंने स्क्रीन शेयर किया है. Yeah.
जी,
So
हाँ देख रहे हैं.
Okay, so I didn't use the daily weekly, but I used the monthly weekly. So if you look at the monthly RSI of Tata Power is about 60 since more than a year if you see the whole thing. And in the weekly chart, it came near 40 if you see this one, which is the support zone here. And there was a bullish candlestick pattern here. And that's why we say grandfather in this case, which is the monthly is above 60. And then we go to weekly, which is near 40. And then on this candlestick confirmation, 210 के नजदीक एक टारगेट बाई सिग्नल जनरेट हुआ था और वो ऊपर में 240 तक गया और मूविंग एवरेज पे आके अटक गया. So this is between monthly and weekly. Monthly above 60, weekly में करेक्शन आया और हमने उसको बाय किया. And same thing you can do for weekly and daily. Same thing you can do for daily and hourly and 15 minutes, 15 minutes and 5 minutes.
सही है. सो एक कॉमन बात जो बाकी तीनों फ्रेंड्स और मेरे में भी है कि हम लोगों ने अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी ना पब्लिकली सबके साथ शेयर कर दी है. आप देखो चेतन भाई का फेस टू फेस है, शिवा का देखो, विशाल का देखो, हम सबके प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे हमने कोर स्ट्रैटेजी शेयर कर दी है, तो किसी को अगर एक्चुअल में हमारा स्ट्रैटेजी देखना है तो उसके लिए किसी को ₹1 भी नहीं देना पड़ेगा, वो ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है. बट यस, आप एक्सपीरियंस हमसे गेन करते हैं, जब हमारे साथ उठते बैठते हैं, तो जो ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी वाली पार्ट है ना, जो मेरा अपने ये जो फेस टू फेस बैंकॉक कर रहे हैं, इस पे सबसे क्रिटिकल कंपोनेंट होने वाला है ट्रेडिंग साइकोलॉजी. दैट मेंटली कैसे अपने आप को तैयार करना है. यू शुड हैव दैट माइंड ऑफ अ प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेटर और अ फुटबॉल प्लेयर. वो जब तक हम तैयार नहीं करेंगे तब तक मार्केट में हम तैयार नहीं हो पाएंगे. सो एंटायर 4 day is going to be so much about trading psychology, mental strength. We will do meditating sessions. We have planned a pit trading game. Day 1 को हम कैलकाटा स्टॉक एक्सचेंज को पूरा रिविजिट कराने वाले हैं, and we're going to have pit trading team which will give you a sense of लोगों को रीड कैसे करते हैं. और अल्टीमेटली पिट ट्रेडिंग का रीडिंग ही तो मार्केट का रीडिंग है, जो कि ऑनलाइन अभी हो रहा है. सो बहुत बहुत कुछ प्लान्ड है, एक्साइटमेंट है. तो विशाल, द क्वेश्चन, सो मैं कितना एक्साइटेड हो रखा हूँ, देखिए कि मेरे को मतलब पब्ली हो रहा हूँ मैं अभी. विशाल, द क्वेश्चन विच आई वांटेड टू आस्क यू, कि वहां पे जब हम ट्रेड करेंगे, जब एक्चुअली कॉन्सेप्ट हम शाम को सीखते हैं और नेक्स्ट डे फिर आप एक्चुअल में लाइव मार्केट में ट्रेड करते हैं, दैट इज व्हाट वी डिड इन गोवा. तो जब हम ट्रेड करते हैं तो उस समय और जब हम सीखते हैं, ये दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या है?
Sorry, I missed your question again.
का डिफरेंस क्या है? सीखना तो क्या, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑलरेडी आपने बता दिया, और ऑलरेडी शायद वही कॉन्सेप्ट हम वहां भी सीखेंगे, प्रॉब्ली ऐड ऑन 1 or 2 मोर कॉन्सेप्ट सीखेंगे. बट जब हम ट्रेड करने जाते हैं तो वो माइंडसेट क्या है? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस दैट समवन इज अ गुड ट्रेडर and someone is a bad trader, even though both of them are using the same strategy?
So I'm going to take one specific or special session on mindset only, which I requested your team, because concept तो जैसे आपके हैं, मेरे भी सारे YouTube पे हैं. तो जब मैं रात को एनालाइज करता हूँ कि मुझे समझो फॉर एग्जांपल टाटा पावर खरीदना है, दैट इज वेरी ओके बिकॉज मार्केट चालू नहीं है. लेकिन जब सुबह मार्केट को बटन दबाना है मुझे, तो इतनी सारी चीजें होती है. एक तो है कि हमारा टिकर चालू रहता है, एक जगह पे टीवी चालू रहता है, एक जगह पे फोन और मैसेजेस आते रहते हैं, ये हो रहा है वो हो रहा है, न्यूज आते रहते हैं. प्लस व्हेन इट कम्स टू मनी, ऑल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स आर इमोशनल पीपल है, बट पैसे के मामले में और भी इमोशनल हो जाते हैं. तो जैसे ही बटन दबाने की बारी आती है तो पहला डर लगता है कि लॉस हो गया तो, प्रॉब्लम नीचे गया तो, और उस चक्कर में हमारा बहुत सारा कभी कभी स्लिपेज या जो एग्जीक्यूशन कॉस्ट होता है वो बढ़ जाता है. और बाद में हम सोचते रहते हैं मैं करूं कि नहीं करूं, थोड़ा आधा घंटा देखता हूं और एक 15 मिनट का कैंडल देखता हूं, उसके बाद कंफर्म करके लेता हूं. उसके चक्कर में हमारा पूरा बगड़. अगर हम पहले से अगर वो माइंडसेट रखे कि मेरा ये बाय इधर है, इधर ये स्टॉप लॉस है और इधर ये टारगेट है, ये 3 चीज के अलावा मुझको कुछ नहीं करना है, प्रॉफिट होगा तो मैं ले लूंगा, लॉस होगा तो भी ले लूंगा. तो मेरा जो फेवरेट एक कोट है मेरे प्रोग्राम्स में, मैं हमेशा बताता हूँ, इज कॉल्ड फोकस ऑन द प्रोसेस नॉट ऑन द प्रॉफिट. इसको एक बिजनेस की तरह करता हूं कि मुझे अगर कभी कोई पेन मैन्युफैक्चर करना है या माउस मैन्युफैक्चर करना है, उसका पूरा एक प्रोसेस होता है. मशीन में डालो, ये करो, फिर ये करो, फिर ये करो. तो जब मैं रॉ मटेरियल से बात करता हूँ, रॉ मटेरियल है मेरे पास, तब मैं ये नहीं सोचता हूँ कि मेरे को प्रॉफिट कितने होने वाला है. मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ कि ये रॉ मटेरियल में से फिनिश गुड कैसे बने. वैसे ही मैं जब एंटर करता हूँ तो ट्रेड को मैनेज करने की सोच रहा हूँ कि ट्रेड कहाँ होगा, कैसे एग्जीक्यूट होगा, कहाँ पे एग्जिट होगा, फिर प्रॉफिट की बात करेंगे. अगर प्रोसेस पे फोकस किया तो प्रॉफिट होगा ही, और लॉस भी हुआ तो दैट्स पार्ट ऑफ द गेम. यू लॉस्ट मनी व्हिच यू आर ऑलरेडी प्रिपेयर्ड टू लॉस बिकॉज़ यू हैड अ स्टॉप लॉस इन माइंड. दैट्स नॉर्मल.
सही है, और बहुत सारी इस तरह की बातें हैं. चेतन भाई, आई वांट टू कम टू यू बिकॉज व्हाट आई हैव सीन अबाउट यू, एक बहुत ही क्लासिक आपका एक पैटर्न है कि आप एक कंजर्वेटिव ट्रेडर है. आप बोलते हैं विवेक भाई, मेरे को ना महीने के एंड में घर में पैसा लेके जाना है बस.
करेक्ट.
मेरे को ज्यादा ना मेरे को मर्सिडीज का शौक है, ना मेरे को BMW का शौक है. मेरे को पता है कि महीने के एंड में अपने को इतना रुपया लेके जाना ही है, बिकॉज वो मेरे लिए ब्रेड एंड बटर है. तो चेतन भाई, ये जो थॉट प्रोसेस है, इट हैज इवॉल्व्ड ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, राइट? शुरुआत में तो ऐसा नहीं होगा. शुरुआत में तो BMW आपको भी खरीदनी होगी.
विवेक भाई, यस, शुरुआत में तो स्काई वाज द लिमिट, सो इट स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम देयर. But then, once you go through the process and then you start realizing, भाई ये कहीं ना कहीं कुछ एज बनाना पड़ेगा. right? And then you start evolving, like Shiva Bhai. I also was giving training with Elon and other places. So when you go there, you understand the psychology of people. And what Vishal Bhai said, कि भैया मेरे को पता होना चाहिए, this is what is expected, which I'm going to do, which I'm going to deliver. So my mindset has to be ready, right? So both the angles should be very clear. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? So if you see in the last event in Goa, Shiva Bhai, Vijay Bhai, they were all excited. But as a seller, I was very relaxed, right? This is what is expected of me. So this is where I have to react. So their reaction time was much earlier than mine. That's part. So that is market. Absolutely clear in my mind. See, we had 4 people in Vivek Bhai, you had a conservative mindset in the market. Vishal Bhai also said an upside is limited. Shiva Bhai also said I'm expecting a correction. I said, till it does not happen, I don't believe this. We all are different, but we all might come to the same place, right? So जब आप स्टॉक्स में खेल रहे तो कहीं ना कहीं आप आरएस खोज रहे हैं या पॉजिटिव आरएसआई खोज रहे हैं या सपोर्ट खोज रहे हैं तो वो स्टॉक बढ़ेगा कहीं ना कहीं. So all having said that, the most important thing when you come to such an event or anywhere when you meet people like Shiva sir, Vishal Bhai, other Vishal Bhais and others, is to understand what is their mojo. Unka age kya? What is giving them money? Right? And once you get that, what is their age, you start to understand how the market flows. Right? तो यही मेरे साथ वो प्रोसेस हुआ. But it was unfortunate, मेरे को विशाल भाई पहले नहीं मिले, शिवा भाई पहले नहीं मिले, आप पहले नहीं मिले. So if you guys had gone before, I would have saved a lot of money. So to develop the case, it required a lot of money.
देर आज दुरुस्त है. शेयर बाजार में एनी टाइम इज अ गुड टाइम सर.
So that is what exactly मैं बताना चाह रहा हूँ सबको कि please you cannot completely eliminate your learning curve. आपको छोटा करना होगा, right? So probably you've taken an idea from Vivek Bhai, you've added some idea from Vishal Bhai, Shiva Bhai, momentum candles. Probably momentum candle works really very well in the daily chart, Shiva Bhai. Probably what you've derived, it really works very well. So it doesn't necessarily mean that if I've got an idea for a 3-minute chart, I can apply that for a daily chart. Right? So get your mojo, which I got. And once you get an edge, I think so you can expand many folds, many new horizons open up. And once you get the flow of the market, I think so things get flowing. So I'm more comfortable 365 days a year making some amount of money. That's my mindset. Vivek Bhai could have been, he wants to maybe a multi-bagger and a wealth creator. So he doesn't mind sitting out 6 months and 2 years. That's his mindset. Right? So ये मेरा mindset है.
सही है. You have been there, done that, learned the hard way.
Correct.
By the way, I have a surprise. I have a guest who came for the Goa event, who have heard all 3 of you, and who will be joining us.
So Vivek Bhai, one more thing.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any event. Okay. A training session.
Sorry.
Okay. So now I give this offer to all your viewers who are getting registered. Select a topic, any topic in the world. I'll come with a session on that.
Oh, wow.
Right. So I have not given any session on it, but I'm throwing it to your viewers who are registered. Anything, if you want me to do a prediction on the market bottom or a top or a financial cycle or a liquidity cycle, I'm ready. So Vivek Bhai, this is up to you. To your users, I've thrown this. You get a topic, give it to me, sir. I'm not going to select a topic. Your viewers will select a topic for me and I'll give a presentation.
Wow.
Fantastic. Thank you. That's the hallmark of a confident person who really does the work in market and confident about his ability. So thank you, Chetan Bhai. So let me welcome one of our guests who was there in Goa. and who is also attending Bangkok. And let us hear from him his experience of hearing all three of you and how that event has changed him, if at all, and why he has preferred to come back again and join us in the Bangkok event. So we have Salki. Hi, Salki. Oh no, we can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself? No, you are unmute. There's some problem with the mic. No, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you can try now.
I think there's a mic setting required. Anyways, let me come to Shiva in the meanwhile. Shiva, why did you select scalping? We have discussed this in face to face, but again, I want to discuss that scalping was always something which was done by proprietary traders because the cost of transaction has always been low for people like us. Why did you select scalping and pay high brokerage to brokers?
Like in Vivek again. So even today, in today's market, if you would have seen it, do you think a person who would have carried a position overnight yesterday, both on the call or on the put side, would he be able to make money as a positional trader today? No way. The reason is today, if you'd have seen the IB values, both the IB values on call and the put on Bank Nifty and Nifty, it was hovering around 20. And they were doing such a index management, the only the premiums on both call and put were falling. Probably if you'd have done a short straddle today, it would have been the best trade. But as a scalper, in the morning, we got two opportunities. We made use of that. And my target is to achieve 1% per day. And if I'm able to get one or two right entries, and if I'm able to close my trade within 5 to 10 minutes, and the whole day I can just sit, relax, watch the market, see what are the other things which is happening around, and focus on our job as well in case if we wanted to improvise some of the strategies or refine something, we can do that. Talking about the brokerage, one thing is when you were doing it 5 years, 10 years down the line, we were all playing high brokerages for the options. Every lot we would have paid 100 rupees. Now with Zerodha's like an intervention, we have started seeing the brokerage firm giving you the zero brokerage, even the Kotak offers zero brokerage. So when we have so many brokerage firms which is offering a zero brokerage plan, we needed to make use of it. Yes, earlier scalping is something many would say it is like an untouchable product wherein they say like when you are getting in, you need it to be real quick and other things. If I can enter and exit, you have 3 minutes time for you to do that process and you're able to see the results as well. Over a period of time, if you're getting used to that process, I'm pretty sure scalping also gives you a good return. I may not be like Chetan Bhai or I may not be like Vishal, wherein they have a different skill set altogether. For me, I'm a trader whose mindset is when I buy something, I cannot hold it for too long. As a trader, I know my limitations and I needed to understand my limitations rather than complicating myself and then trying to emulate Vishal or like in Chetan Bhai, then that will be a problem. I know what is my risk appetite and I know what is my capability. Suit and make sure that you stick to that. That is something which has been so useful to me. And as long as it is working for you, why you needed to invent or reinvent a wheel to go look for some other strategies which is going to be there in the market. This time also, Vivek, what we are planning to do is, as you pointed out rightly, the trader's mindset is going to be a very important game in this market, especially for the people who would have come into the market since 2020. They would not have seen this kind of a market wherein it consolidated almost for 3 to 6 months, and then all of a sudden a rally in July. No one would have been prepared for in 15,500 to 70,500. So 2,000 point rally has happened. Many would have said, "Oh no, man, I missed the entire rally." Now they will be looking for all the opportunities, but the market is not going to be giving them an opportunity. How your mindset is going to work on this particular area? Because this particular area, each and everyone has their own risk appetite. Each and everyone have their own capabilities. Each and everyone has their own different capital to play in the market. So how you needed to play using all of this, I'm going to be connecting the dots from a trader's mindset. What I'm planning is, imagine there's going to be 4 set of traders. We will be doing a live session anyway that is going to be there. We will also be doing a small exercise with all the audience over there. Each one of them will be fitting into any one of these 4 categories. We will see who's going to be profitable, who's going to be at a loss, how their mindset plays during the day. This is something, an activity which I'm planning it. So it is going to be part of the event. So look forward to share that as well during the event.
Awesome, awesome. So there is fair bit of creativity going on on the delivery as well. It's not just about the same usual stuff. Something new, something exciting coming from you guys. Vishal, you
Yes.
want to speak about something?
Yes.
Yeah.
So पहले तो बहुत सारे हिंदी के कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं, तो मैं हिंदी में बात करूंगा।
हाँ,
और
हिंदी बोलिए।
बैंकॉक में भी हम हिंदी में ही बात करेंगे पूरा का पूरा, ताकि सबको समझ में आए। तो मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि ये जो इवेंट्स होते हैं उसमें काफी लोग होते हैं कि कौन स्पीकर है, कितने स्ट्रैटेजी सिखाएंगे, क्या करेंगे। मैं बताता हूँ कि मैं बहुत सारे इवेंट खुद भी अटेंड करता हूँ बिजनेस के बारे में, ट्रेडिंग के बारे में। तो और मेरे जब मैं कभी लाखों रुपया खर्च करके भी कोई इवेंट स्पेंड जो अटेंड करने जाता हूँ, उसमें जो ट्रेनर ने सिखाया या स्पीकर ने सिखाया वो तो शायद यूट्यूब पे मिल जाता है, लेकिन बाजू वाले पार्टिसिपेंट से तो 2 मिनट बात कर ली ना, उसमें से कुछ ऐसा मिल जाएगा कि मेरा गेम चेंज हो जाएगा। And that is what I'm looking for, right? When one conversation on the lunch or the dinner or the tea coffee table with another fellow trader can change my risk management or my entry exit criteria. So एक छोटी सी आइडिया मिल जाती है तो वो पूरा इवेंट का कॉस्ट या जो भी आप इन्वेस्टमेंट समझो वो निकल जाता है। सो आई वुड से whoever is watching this, it's like a treat, like एक तो लाइक माइंडेड पीपल एक अच्छी जगह पे जा रहे हो और वो एनवायरनमेंट बिल्ड करते हैं और इतना कुछ सीखने को मिलता है, और उसमें से एक चीज भी समझ में आ गई तो 50-60 हजार रुपए तो अभी एक ट्रेड अभी गैप डाउन कल खुलेगा तो ऐसे भी निकल जाएगा। तो उससे अच्छा अपने आप में इन्वेस्ट करना is, people ask me, you are an investment guy, so which is the best investment? I said best investment is in yourself. The more money you put in yourself, the greatest return you are going to get in the next few years. So and मैं भी शिवा की तरह मेरे पास भी एक कुछ नया हट के सेशन है जो मैं पहली बार आपके साथ वहां पे बैंकॉक के पार्टिसिपेंट्स के लिए पेश करूंगा। So I'm looking forward to do that.
Awesome. So we have amazing people giving a lovely commitments to us. Just to vet विशाल, आपकी जो पॉइंट थी उसको मैं थोड़ा एक्सटेंड करूंगा। 2010 में मैं गया था कनाडा और न्यूयॉर्क, और मेरा सिर्फ एक ही इंटेंशन था, वहाँ एक बहुत बड़ा कॉन्फ्रेंस होता है, ट्रेडर्स कॉन्फ्रेंस, वो अटेंड करने गया था। बहुत पैसे लगे थे उस समय, और साथ साथ में वहाँ नेटवर्क करने गया था, लोगों के प्रॉप डेस्क में जाके देखने गया था कि लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, कैसे कर रहे हैं, और मैंने बस यहाँ आके वही किया जो लोग वहाँ कर रहे हैं। तो दोस्तों, आप समझते नहीं इस चीज को कि लर्निंग पे एक कमिटेड टाइम इन्वेस्ट करना, पैसे तो खैर है ही, बट समय इन्वेस्ट करना इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है अगर आप लॉन्ग टर्म इसको करियर के रूप में लेना चाहते हैं। एंड वी ऑल आर आउटपुट ऑफ दैट इंटेंशन। तो ये छोटी मोटी बातें मत सोचिए कि ये स्ट्रैटेजी वो स्ट्रैटेजी, अपने आप को तैयार करने के लिए अपना समय और अपने कुछ माइनर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स को इन्वेस्ट करना ही होगा आपको। अच्छा, चलिए, let us try to connect with Salki and see if we can hear him. Salki? नहीं, आज मुझे लग रहा है कि it's a very bad day. हम सल्की को सुन ही नहीं पा रहे because of the mic issue.
Mute है।
आप unmute करें।
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we can hear you, Salki. How are you?
Hello everyone. Yeah, hi. Finally, yes.
Finally, thank you for joining and sharing your experience. तो पहले आप बताइए, गोवा में especially with these three young traders of India, इनके साथ आपका learning experience कैसा था, and what do you expect us to do in Bangkok?
See, it was wonderful meeting Siva there with his zest of energy and full of vigor, and his live commentary was icing on the top. The way he and Vijay conducted their live session, it was really awesome. And Vivek, what intrigued me was six and a half hours of trading, and then while Chetanji was selling a straddle, these guys, they were buying options. So it was like everyone is making money using their own techniques. So that was quite interesting over there. Yeah, really liked it.
Nice. तो आप और क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं बैंकॉक में?
See, Bangkok would be a continuation of the same spirit, I guess, in Goa, what we've seen, full of energy. And then, like all the trainers, they come with vast experience. Wahan pe dekha, so there were 12, 13 trainers you've got there. So everyone with a huge experience of 5, 10 years or maybe more. So it was more like 100 years of experience ki Ganga Bahri, and then you take out whatever you like. So everybody was, there were a few points that I could relate with Siva and with Asit also. So Asit, the way he conducted his session. So it was really nice. And then they were all willing to share whatever they've gained in the market. So they were open to sharing their own niche strategies. That was very good. So earlier I was like, it will be more of a photo op, and then probably they'll try to sell their product. But then that was like, so it was primarily a notion breaker for me. पहले मेरे को लगता था कि only long term investors they make money, or maybe a certain kind of option sellers they are the only ones making money in the market. But then after seeing Siva and Vijay perform there, and then Asad with his option buying strategy, so it was basically a notion breaker. So I'm looking forward to Jitendra ji and then other speakers that you've got. So maybe they have something different, and then probably could be an inflection point for my trading journey. Yeah.
100% होने वाला है. एक बात है कि as you must have observed कि लोग एक सेशन लेते थे, उसके बाद बाहर में घंटों तक उनके पैरेलल सेशन चलते थे, because people used to love to hear more from them. And I think all of our speakers, that's a probably advantage.
That was the best part about them. So they never withheld anything with them. So they shared. So one common trait amongst all these trainers was they all started the same. They all had a blast in the market initial years, and then they suffered huge losses, and then like a phoenix, they all rose from the bottom. So that was the best part. And then everybody was willing to share what they've learned, and they were ready to learn also from other trainers. That was really nice. At 12 in the night, you see Prakash Gaba taking notes, and then he asked questions from other trainers. So that was quite interesting to see. Despite having so much of experience, they were willing to learn from other trainers. So that was something very nice for them. Yeah.
वैसे एक और कॉमन चीज थी सारे स्पीकर्स में कि सारे के सारे फेस टू फेस के स्पीकर्स रहे हैं. तो and we have a very strong criteria of selecting face to face guests. So that's a common trait and the common passion we all have कि भाई शेयर करो, because सोसाइटी में शेयर करोगे तो ही सोसाइटी आपको वापस करेगी. तो I have to thank all three of them for giving their best content on face to face and helping me grow this module itself. So Salki, एक और काम होने वाला है बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग. This time the theme is multi-asset trading, and I've been a very strong promoter of this concept of multi-asset trading क्योंकि मेरा करियर ही बना उसके कारण. तो इस सेशन के अंदर में जो नया आपको मिलने वाला है वो है कमोडिटीज का जबरदस्त ज्ञान, करेंसी का जबरदस्त ज्ञान, लिंकिंग ऑल द एसेट क्लास का ज्ञान, और बिग पिक्चर कैसे बनाते हैं मार्केट में, और मल्टी एसेट ट्रेडिंग कैसे करते हैं. ये 4 दिन के बाद में आप एकदम रेडी हो जाएंगे कि कमोडिटी ट्रेड, करेंसी ट्रेड जो आता ट्रेड करके बस पैसा बनाना है. So I have some really great speakers who understand commodities and currency so well. Plus, apart from speakers, you'll be surprised to see people who will be sitting beside you, who have been face-to-face expert also, sitting beside you and learning commodity currency. So many of them are coming at their own cost and want to become part of this learning journey. तो मजा आने वाला है काफी.
So ये है सबके साथ में ये common trait है. They are avid learners, yet at the same time, like Siva, he used this chess analogy, and then it was really आपके साथ में you can relate to it because वो common जो retail trader के साथ में they connect. That is the USP of all the trainers, I must say. So face to face में maybe you have some filter that you filter down your trainers, and then वो जो larger than life वाले trainers हैं, they are all there amongst you. So it's really nice. Looking forward to this Bangkok event. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you. I'm looking forward to your presence also, and let's hope that we'll get everyone there because it's a first international effort from our side. हमको इसको लेके जाना है तो लास वेगस. विशाल हमको गाइड करेंगे लास वेगस में कैसे करें फेस टू फेस ऑफलाइन को, because he has attended so many such events in US. बट हमको लगा है पहले बेबी स्टेप लेते हैं, एक बार बैंकॉक चलते हैं, फिर आगे एक एक करके लास वेगस तक भी पहुंच जाएंगे. क्यों?
पक्का जाते हैं.
Thank you so much. Thank you all of you for attending this one and giving me those lovely precious interactions again. And दोस्तों ज्वाइन कीजिएगा, अगर हो सके तो ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा. 4 दिन 5 दिन इन्वेस्टमेंट है लेकिन वर्थ इट होगा और लाइफ टाइम रिलेशनशिप बनेगा, तो उसका एक अपना ग्रेविटी है. So for more details, you can look at my Twitter handle वहां पर मैंने लिंक भी पोस्ट किया है, यहाँ पर भी लिंक पोस्ट हो रहा है, एंड यू कैन गो टू द रेस्पेक्टिव वेबसाइट फॉर दिस इवेंट. इट्स elonmarkets.com/Bangkok event, और वहां पर जाके आप और डिटेल पता कर सकते हैं. थैंक यू
Thank you
Sachin,
so much.
thank
Thank
you
you.
Vishal, Bye Shiva, and thank you for my team for organizing this one. I hope you will have a great day ahead. Bye bye, take care.